Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Little Miss Muffet away. You probably heard that as a child, probably know it by heart. It's a very common nursery rhyme. I honestly can't remember not knowing about it. But do you know what curds and whey is? What was Miss Muffet eating? And Prairie, knock that off. She's chasing the chickens because she wants curds and whey. But do you know what Miss Muffet was eating? What are curds and whey? In all likelihood, what she was eating was clabbered milk. Until pasteurization became a common occurrence in this country, most people knew what clabbered milk was. I know people who are in their 80s, 70s and 80s, who as a child drank clabbered milk. It was just a common food. People like to have clabbered milk. But what is clabbered milk? What is curds and whey? Well, this is totally clabbered. Completely 100% clabbered milk. The top part is curds and the bottom is the whey. The way you make clabbered milk is, first of all, it cannot be pasteurized. You can make it from cow's milk, from goat's milk, sheep milk, any kind of dairy milk. It's got to be from an animal. It can't be soy or almond that's not true milk. It's dairy milk, and it's got to be raw. You cannot make clabbered milk from pasteurized milk. It's got to be raw. And what it is it's just the natural fermentation process. It's totally natural. You don't add anything. You don't do anything except, strain the milk, put it in a container, and sit it on the counter. That's it. This has been on the counter for several days now, and it's totally clabbered. Let's see. Here's the curds. That's curds. And down here is the whey. When you make cheese, it will separate into the curds that become the cheese because you've added either some kind of culture or rennet or something that makes it a particular kind of cheese. And the whey is what's left over. Now, this is completely clabbered. Let me show you not totally, it's clabbered, but not as clabbered. Okay, this has been sitting on the counter for I don't know how many days, 3 or 4. This hasn't been on the counter as long. It's clabbered. You can see how it's the bubbling and everything, but it hasn't separated as much, and it's more liquidy. Let's see. Whereas this is just, it's still liquidy, but you can see the difference. It's a lot more, because the whey has totally separated, it's a lot thicker, a lot more creamy. And so in all likelihood, excuse me, oh, you're going to eat that. See, even the chickens like clabbered milk. Everybody likes clabbered milk. Prairie can't wait to have some clabbered milk. She just loves it, and she also likes chickens. Prairie, no, calm down. So this is clabbered milk. It's a totally natural fermentation process. Prairie, it's a totally natural fermentation process that it's a fermented product, and it separates the curds and the whey, and that's what Miss Muffet was eating when she sat down on her tuffet and ate her curds and whey, and then that nasty old spider scared her off. So I just thought I'd share that with you today. a quick little video and all about what she ate, because a lot of people, they don't even think about what are curds and wheys. Some people probably think it's cheese, but in all likelihood, she was having clabbered milk. And it was probably very common because without refrigeration, clabbering is going to take place. It's just, well, you can't stop it from happening. I mean, even if you have this in the refrigerator, eventually it will start to clabber. Just not nearly as fast, but that's what clabbered milk is. Now, I am going to serve Prairie some clabbered milk and the other two dogs some clabbered milk. And that won't be their only dinner tonight. They'll get something else too. But clabbered milk is incredibly popular here on the homestead. So that's what clabbered milk is. It is just a natural fermentation process of raw milk that is extremely healthy and with a lot of benefits. So I hope you found this interesting, and thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.